Everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Welcome back. Had yesterday off, entertainment only, allegedly entertainment only, and all that jazz. And they are looking a zillion times better than the chopped liver that my eyes looked like yesterday. So obviously, that soap, that liquid soap that I accidentally rubbed into my eyelids, is, even though it's a dermatological, apparently hypoallergenic, blah, 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 I stopped using it about 10 days ago, and that's when you started seeing the eyes come really good again. Obviously, that is a trigger, so that one might be going in the bin as well. Okay, so I think what's happened is menopause, and the body gets to the stage, often happens after menopause, the body actually gets to the stage, aside from the fact that it says, even though you're eating half as much, let's put some weight on. That combined with the hormone changes, etc., the body can just say, yeah, throw in the towel, get lost, let's change everything about your life and totally turn it upside down. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, one of my beautiful viewers, and a few of you said, that I'm such a great sleuth. Well, I do the research, but what happens is it's usually one of my viewers that will bring something to my attention via the email, and I get hundreds of emails a day, and I do prefer if it's in the written form rather than video. If you can find a news article, published news article about it that's available to see, not behind a firewall, only because then it's quicker for me to skim through than to sit through a lengthy video to find that one little nugget that is being indicated. So it's, yeah, the sleuths are my volunteers, my viewers, and I love them desperately. And this one passed my radar this morning. I don't mention names because a lot of you don't want to be identified, but they emailed me and asked me about the Telegram executive that got arrested in France back in October of 2024. Oh, not October, August of 2024. Russian born, or actually USSR born, Soviet Union born, before the breakup of the USSR. Apparently fled that part of the world, and lives in Dubai, dual citizen by the name of Pavel Durov, aka Paul Durov. So just know that he's got a couple of names there. So he's the CEO of Telegram. Now, he was arrested in France. Now, the reason why nothing has happened, there's nothing. They just said, haven't heard anything for a while about that person. And my spidey senses went bling, 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 bling. And when that happens, what often happens is I'll do a reading on something, and a couple of days later, news comes out about that particular topic. Now, I did the Romanian elections the other week, and just last week, and then a couple of days ago, came out about the ex-president over there getting tried for attempting a coup. Now, I'm not talking about Carol, I'm talking about the one beforehand. So there's stuff coming out in regards to the Poland, sorry, my bad, Poland, the Polish elections. So yeah, the ex dude over there is now up for attempted coup, which means discovery, which means information coming out. So watch that space closely. Cash Peters did a brilliant reading this morning. Sorry, Cash, I couldn't leave a comment to say how wonderful it was, and really, love to him, HYMM, is that how you spell him, or MN or something, your cat, being a bit skittish. I know he's not your cat, but he is sort of your cat, being skittish, but an excellent reading on what's going on between Russia and Poland at the moment, with sort of the threatening but the inability to actually invade. Okay, entertainment only. What I want to have a look at is I want to have a look at what's happening with Pavel Durov and or Telegram. Now, apparently an expert came out, a dark web expert came out and said basically Telegram is like having the dark web in your pocket. Now, the reason he was arrested was that he was being charged with Telegram enabling discussions, conversations, messages to be passed in regards to human trafficking, child SA, money laundering, all that sort of stuff that they weren't taking due responsibility to stop this information Telegram being used as a system to converse about this. Now, I can guarantee this, it's still being used that way. Anyhow, so what happened is that Pavel Durov, he lives in Dubai, one of these, how many bananas does a monkey need? Billionaire, I should say. But what's happened is he was released in March of 2025. The prosecutor came out at the time and said the obligation of the judicial system has been suspended between the 5th of March and the 7th of April. And of course, then during that period, Durov disappeared back over to Dubai. So I'm not quite sure if he was supposed to reappear in court after the 7th of April, but he didn't. Okay, so apparently, after he was released and disappeared, apparently Telegram has joined the International Watch Foundation. He's claiming that they have cleaned it right up. I'm dubious. With apparently the obligation to moderate criminal content. I'm going to say this year there's something not adding up here. Not married, has been in a relationship before, has 2 children from a previous relationship. Apparently in 2024, so last year, he came out and claimed that he's fathered over 100 children through artificial insemination. Gee, who does that sound like? Musk, Epps. Yeah, sounding very dubious there. And I believe earlier this year he donated $500 million, $500 million to AIDS research. So there's a few things that piqued my radar when I was spidey senses. So let's have a look at Pavel Durov. Well, first of all, the monkey's desperately trying to keep some secret and hang on to his money and hoard more. And we've got here, he's worth billions, but he hands out a pittance, basically. Something's going to be revealed and action is going to be taken, and potentially something about children. I need to buy more string for my corkboard, my red string corkboard. I'm going to put it out there. I know, controversial, entertainment only. My feels, and this is my feeling opinion only, as someone sitting at a dining table throwing a couple of cards from the other side of the world, is that, well, we know Peter Thiel. I'm not going to say that he is friends with Peter Thiel. I'm just going to say Peter Thiel vibes in that I think he might like same sex, which is none of my business whatsoever. I really don't care. What really infuriates me is they pretend that they don't. They stay in the closet and throw their feces out of the closet at those that are out of the closet. Yeah, that's my feels, is that he has a liking for the same sex. That's just my feels. But what do we need to know about Pavel Durov? 40 years old, two biological children a long time ago. I believe they met when they were young, fathered 100 plus children. Goodness knows how many that is now. Okay, what do we need to know? Oh, if you're wondering about the deck, I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot. Let's have a look. Okay, the Fool card. Now, is this foolishness, la 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 la, about to step off the cliff, or is this trying to bring about a new beginning, new start, new journey? Ooh, the Moon card, secrets being revealed. I think he's about to step off a cliff as secrets are going to be revealed, and he's going to find himself perhaps separated from his wealth. Or is this him sitting pretty here, tossing others out? Oh, there's a money trail. There is a money trail. I'm just going to say there's a money trail. We've got investigation. We've got a chaotic burden of information coming out. And he's going to be on the back foot defensive. Ooh, money trail coming from overseas. You've got the World card. You've got the Lovers card. You've got the Ace of Big Stick, big new information. I think this is why he's on my radar. I think tied up with all that is being revealed is Durov. Now, show me about Telegram. I want to have a look about Telegram. Is Telegram still engaged? Yeah. Lying, stealing, cheating, being loosey-goosey with the truth. Yeah, I think Telegram is still being used for these activities. They're just, okay, thank you. By the arrest, they've just learnt to be more covert about it. Oh boy, oh boy. Now I think actually this is grabbing my attention because actually I caught something on the local news last night. I believe it was a couple of quite high profile footballers in Australia who were uncovered laying betting on games that they were involved in. So therefore, throwing games or, letting out information that they shouldn't have been letting out, but also drug deals as well. And it was via Telegram. So it is still being used for this. I just think that they've learnt how to be more covert about it. And the occasional goose makes a stupid choice. So we've got here the Hermit shining a light on the path to go forward or investigation. And we've got here the Seven of Cups, the poor choices made out of greed. So I think, yes, it is still being used for this. So how's that going to play out? How is that going to play out? I think it's the star facility for this. So what have we got? We've got Telegram, we've got, what was the one that, Signal, and was the other one? I think it's the star, but we've got here the higher authorities in regards to this. It's the method of choice is what I'm getting. Okay, let's have a look. Show me about Telegram itself. For deals to be money, secret deals to be done. Show me about, what do we need to know about Telegram? Here's that card again. It's on the lap, sitting pretty. Money deals, perhaps. Let's see how they go. Russia. Apparently it's the communication choice of Russia. Challenges Russia. Russia might leak some information. You've got the Queen of Swords. Queens for me are about things that happen internally. Kings are about action being taken externally. So the energy that Telegram's sitting in at the moment, stewing in at the moment, is the Queen of Swords, the strategy, truth. Oh, yeah, it's not feeling, it just feels like the internal strategy. Internal strategy. In the past, you've got the King of Cups. Might be my France making the arrest in the past. But yeah, this is about deals over the network, but it's not, if I say it's not concrete deals, ergo a piece of paper being signed, this is discussion deals over the network. Like in sort of code talk. Something being brought to an end. The Emperor being trampled over. You've got the young children being protected here. It's going to be put on the back foot as information comes out about that it's still engaged in this activity, I'm going to say. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. 3 queens so far. That's a Queen of Wands. This is about the messaging, strategy, messaging, money, internally. Okay, it's going to find itself with its back up against the wall again, bruised and battered. I'm asking about Telegram. You've got the mercenary actions, mercenary for hire, a cleansing. Okay, all 4 queens are out. Queen of Cups. Mercenary for hire. I think it's going to be revealed, not all of it. We've got false victory here. Might be some election stuff that comes out, and then the throwing under the bus, infighting occurring about the White House and investigation. And the Temperance card. Right. Oh, something unexpected being revealed that's going to bring a judgment moment and a harsh truth coming forward about sacrificial lamb, downfall, Wheel of Fortune turning on this devil energy and on those smug, I think that they've got it all from something to do with children in the past. Oh boy, Telegram, it's on my radar. Something about Telegram is going to pop in the news again. And it's because it's still involved in its old tricks. It's just become more sneaky about it. Let's have a look. Show me Pavel Durov, aka Paul Durov. What do we need to know? Big stick moment, big information coming out about money that changed hands. It's also my vote flipping card, but I think this is money changing hands. Pavel Durov. I'm not interested in his sexuality, if he is of that bent, and why would he, I mean, who came out and said 100+ children? I mean, that's what Zorro Ranch was, that got closed down, and umpteen dozen tons of cement poured into the basements. Keep seeing that there'll be a huge, like a flooding storm. It's in New Mexico, I think, Zorro Ranch. It's in a drought area. Not much rainfall, but I see a flooding storm coming through and revealing some things in a gully that somebody tried to hide. But why would you say that unless you're actually involved in a impregnation farm? Potentially, allegedly, maybe, perhaps. Just going through some thought process here. Show me powerful Durov. That one definitely wants to come out. Show me what we need to know. Pavel Durov, also known as Paul Durov. Let's have a look. What we need to know. Right forward for him. So now that I've got that one card, I'm going to glance at that one card. What do we need to know? Maybe that's all they want to tell me. He may find himself kasojit, or he may simply, in the face of the truth, be forced to go into hiding. See if I can get some more information on that. What do we need to know? The cards change their feel. They won't shuffle when my cards want me to stop. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. His challenge is things being exposed, the sacrificial lamb, speaking of which, was it in Mississippi? The young man, I'm not quite sure how, 2 broken arms, a broken leg and beaten to a pulp, then climbs up a tree and unalives oneself as per the ruling from the sheriff's office. Oh my goodness. That's the energy we're in at the time. It's just absolutely far out. And I just saw the old white hooded ones. Sheriff may even be a white hooded one, potentially. Entertainment only is what my guides are telling me. Yeah, he may find himself sacrificed as to protect. Oh, there's that card again. And his money be seized. Where is he? Dubai. Let me say no more. In the past, insecurity, desperately trying to hold on, trying to keep secret. Planning this reading, things coming to an end. His world coming to an end. As unexpected information comes forward about young people. Oh, far out, man. 10 of Swords externally, 10 of Swords internally. Queen of Pentacles, we had that straight up for him in regards to the money, hopes and fears. It's all about the money. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, money trail with the Eight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Star card, and then we've got the secrets being revealed. The Star being exposed, the secrets being revealed, and the Ten of Cups. The one big happy family being brought down with the Tower card. Got contracts and agreements being exposed, harsh truth being revealed about big moneyed interests with that Ten of Pentacles, and the abuse of power, the sabotage, the stealing, the lying, you name it. A lot of information coming out. Hierophant, Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands, sorry. Mercenary actions, nightmare situation, back up against the wall. It just, okay. Pavel Durov might find himself being, I'm just going to say, being kasojid. I really feel that Telegram is still being used for nefarious reasons. They just got more clever at disguising it after it being exposed. I am going to leave that there. Read between the lines. Okay, love to you all. Take care.